about the Sega.
Hello, Ryan here, and welcome to the first episode of Sunday Sega Funday. This is, I guess, the Nintendo Fun Club podcast weekly Sega game showcase. So I'm a big Sega fan, as evidenced by my Sonic Tuesday shirt here, which was actually given to me by a friend, but I've loved Sega for a really, really long time, and I thought it would be cool to kind of, once a week showcase a Sega game on this YouTube channel. So that's the plan. We'll see if people dig it, but yeah. So for the first game I'm going to be showcasing, it's going to be my favorite Genesis RPG, one of my favorite games of all time, and that is Phantasy Star IV, End of the Millennium. So the copy I have here is a Japanese copy where it was just known as the End of the Millennium. It didn't even have the 4 on there, but it is the fourth game in the 16-bit Phantasy Star quadrilogy. It has a lot of throwbacks to the original games if you're looking, and if you can kind of get past some of the weird translations that happen with those games throughout their releases in the West. But it's also a game that can be enjoyed just kind of on its own as a standalone RPG. And, I think it's just as good as any of the big 16-bit RPGs on SNES, like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, or Secret of Mana, or any of those. So, yeah, I kind of just want to show you why it's so good. So I'm going to be playing through like the first half hour, 45 minutes here, and I'm going to be playing the game on the Wii Virtual Console. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So I think the game does a pretty nice job of telling its story, which we've kind of already seen here through these cutscenes and that nice image there. But it actually gets even, the storytelling, the presentation of it gets even better, which we'll see shortly here. But if you've ever played like Phantasy Star Online, you probably know about the Hunters Guild. So that is, kind of a callback to this. Let's see. So messages you can speed up. This is all through the start button, or I guess the plus button on the Wii Classic controller. You can speed up battles. You can save at just about any time, which is really nice. And as you can see, it saves really quickly. There's some situations that you can't save in, but let's see. Then, well, yeah, we probably won't look at some of this other menu stuff here, but there's a lot of like really forward-thinking ideas in this game. So let's see. A horrid math book. So now, oops. Now I'm controlling Alice, which is a little bit of a throwback to the original Phantasy Star, but that's not really important if you don't know that, so. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about with the cutscenes. They're like, you know, kind of comic book style boxes, I guess manga style. And I always thought these were really, really cool looking. The localization is like, if you played the original Phantasy Stars 1 through 3, the localization here is a huge improvement. Yeah, so right there, that's another, you know, callback to the original games. But if you know, if you're not familiar, it's really not a big deal. Because this game takes place quite a while after the original Phantasy Star 1 and 2. 3 is... we don't really talk about Phantasy Star 3. There's just great, you know, mid-90s anime aesthetic and expressions happening here. I love it. Yeah, so like I said, some areas you can't save in, like a dungeon such as this. Monomates are healing items in the Phantasy Star world. So for a lot of battles, just like in most, turn-based 16-bit RPGs, you are just attacking. So you can set up macros, and it looks like there's already one here that just has all the characters attack. So next battle we'll do that. Let me just wander around here. See if I can get into a battle. There we go. Alright, so then I just go to macro and just hit that, and we'll automatically start just that attack. And you can set it up so, like, one character's using a spell, or I think like defending, or whatever. So it's a really cool, helpful feature that was pretty forward thinking in 1994. Try out some of these. Okay, some of those were kind of useless in this battle. And it saves where your cursor was last as well, which is another nice quality of life type feature for this kind of role-playing game. Focus on the big dude here. I think he's almost gone here. Oh no, Han. Don't think I have any way to resurrect him. Unfortunate, but gotta be close to this guy being dead. To be safe though. Oh, I actually don't remember this this battle being so going on this long, but it's been a while since I've played this game, so... overall, like, this is a game I have finished, you know, without, you know, any cheats or anything, any modern conveniences. It's a very doable RPG. It doesn't really call for like a ton of extra grinding or anything, although it can help. Poor Han is just sliding along here. Ellis is such a great character. So yeah, from here, I'll head out to the Overworld. I should try to remember if I can heal somewhere here for Han. I don't think there's anything I can really do here for him, so let's see. I think there may be an inn. Let's see, but do I need to go to a doctor first? Or do inns cure resurrection? Let's find out. Cure resurrection. Resurrect characters. Let's see. It looks like Han is back on his feet. You just have to stay at the inn to resurrect deceased characters. This is a pretty great musical theme here. This game, like all of the early Phantasy Star games, has a really, really great soundtrack. Don't think there's any place I can buy weapons or armor here, so I don't need to do anything with that. But yeah, so I just head up northeast to Birth Valley. There are random encounters on the Overworld. So this is one of the stops along the way here, and I'm actually going to kind of wrap up here because I think I've kind of shown what this game is all about. It's super good. It still holds up really well today, I feel. It's available in a lot of different ways. You can get it on Steam. It's in a few Sega collections, the Japanese Phantasy Star collection. But yeah, like I said, and showed, I'm playing it on the Wii Virtual Console, which you can totally access on your Wii U. It's 800 points, $8. Super, super good deal. It's a really great RPG that I hope everyone checks out because it rules. So thank you for tuning in. You can find me on Twitter at BrawnDwarf, BrawnDwarf, and you can check out our blog and podcast over at NintendoFunClubPodcast.com. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.